Listen, I am not a farm girl. Why is there a fly on me? I look like George Washington right now, but this Skims. You can hear the city. It's like I'm in a Law and Order episode. There it is. Welcome back to a vlog. Should I start doing an intro? If you're new here, my name is McKenna. I literally hate saying my name out loud, but anyways, I'm 23. I got 3 kids. My life's very much chaotic. See, I don't even know what to say on an intro. Anyways, I just thought I would try something different today, but y'all, it's Monday. It's the day after Mother's Day, and I didn't really vlog a lot last week. I mean, not last week, but over the weekend, because I was just really hanging out. It was Mother's Day weekend. I stayed over at Aaron's mom's with the kids. We did some activities. On Mother's Day, we played some games. Then we all went out to like this steakhouse called STK for dinner and stuff. So anyways, it was just a chill, very much needed, relax, recuperate weekend, especially from like being on vacation. Then we're getting ready to go on a trip this week to New York. So, whew, you girls out of breath. I don't know why I'm out of breath all of a sudden, but get some water. Now this is gonna seem like I really tried to like just do that on purpose, like, whew, I'm so tired, let me get some water, but no, I actually really needed some water. And then I do want to tell you guys about my water bottle because Bottle is sponsoring today's video, so thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. But I'm absolutely obsessed with this water bottle, you guys. You know I love a good cup. All the features on this cup are like, basically, y'all know I love a good aesthetic. They have these really nice, sleek designs. They also come in like a ton of different colors. So if you're more into like, you know, the colorful, not so much the neutrals, they have those options for you as well. The first thing that's really cool about this is it has a little storage space under here. I don't know what you're gonna put in here, but it's really cool that it just has like that little extra storage on the bottom. And then another thing that I like about it is this handle. Okay, because trying to carry around a cup with the handle on the side is a little bit difficult. And then look also, it's not leaking. You feel me? I need that, okay? And then it also has like 2 different types of sipping mechanisms. So you have like the little sip spout here, and then we also have a straw. Okay, get into it, big period. And then you can carry it like this. I feel like this is gonna be perfect for me, especially keeping a large amount of water on me during the summer if I need to refill the kids' cups, staying hydrated myself. And then also it will keep your drinks not only cold for 24 hours because it's stainless steel insulated, it will also keep your drinks hot for up to 12 hours. So if you want to check it out, I have a 15% discount code you can get off Amazon, so that means you can get a quick basket in a hurry, girl. So yeah, if you're interested in checking out Bottle, then click the link in my description box. Like I said, I don't know why I'm out of breath, but we do need to get the ball rolling. So I'm going to talk to you guys, give you guys some little updates while we prep for dinner tonight. So I want to start trying to like prep dinner or make what I can before I pick the kids up from school. That way I can just be more in mommy mode and not cooking and still trying to get other things done. So yeah, tonight we're just doing something stupidly simple. We're making rotel because Aaron wants rotel for dinner with some like Doritos, nachos, chips. So we're just gonna make the cheese and the ground beef before we pick them up from school. I gotta see if this meat is good still, because it says freeze by and I didn't freeze it by the date, so it doesn't smell bad and it looks fine. So I think we're just gonna thug it out. But anyways, okay, what should we talk about first? I just told y'all what we did for Mother's Day. So let me give y'all an update on the house situation. Basically, there's a lot going on. Sorry, I'm trying to like multitask. Okay, let me just get out everything I need. That's so weird. Anyways, y'all, so update on the house. I want to go through the process with you guys because I want to show like what it's actually like to go through the home buying process and how like tedious it can be and like repetitive it can be. But I'm honestly drained at the current moment about the house situation because we did put in some more offers on a couple of other houses. All the sellers are doing what sellers do, which is just trying to negotiate super hard about things that just shouldn't even be a huge question, like as far as pricing and stuff like that. So anyways, we're just putting it on pause. I did go look at a couple of houses this morning and I might go look at a few more tomorrow. I'm kind of just putting it on pause until we come back from New York and St. Louis this week because it's been stressful, it's been draining. I feel like every time we get really close to something or we like something, something happens. And I know that it's just God's timing, so I'm not really stressed about it. I'm just more so like, okay, like, anyways, you know, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just kind of like I'm over it at this point. Like it was really exciting in the beginning and I was just like, if I look at another house, I'm gonna throw up. Like I love looking at houses, don't get me wrong. It's more so just like I look at something, I like it, then I can't get it or something doesn't fall through. So then I find something else and I'm like, okay, I don't really like it as much, but hey, it's under budget, so why not? You know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna like kind of relax. I'm sure that something will come, and there's like gnats everywhere, y'all, and I have no idea like where they're coming from. I think there was some bananas in there, but they didn't look like they were that bad. Anywho, I got my hair done after the last vlog that y'all saw. I do not like it at all, so I will be taking it out tonight and just doing my own hair, because I was supposed to get my hair done by the girl who's been doing my braids, and she was like, oh, well, I can get you in on Monday. So I got these braids anyway. Well, they could get me in, so I'm just like, you know, hoping for the best. And I went for like this bob look, but I'm not doing it. Long story short, Bianca ain't never texted me back. So now here I am, these braids I don't want to wear, and I have no hair appointment. So we're gonna do a do-it-yourself silk press at home, give my hair a break, and then I'm just gonna get braids when I come back if nobody ends up getting back to me. I did reach out to a couple other braiders, but then this one girl was like, yeah, I can get you in, but she's being like super rude, and I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna give you my coins just because I need my hair done, but you rude. No, I'm cool on it, because I know that when stuff like that happens, like hairstylists are like rude off rip. I just never end up having a good experience anyway, so I'm like, nah, I'm not even gonna play myself like that. It's cool, don't worry about it. Yeah, that's basically what's been going on. I really only haven't talked to y'all for like a couple days, but I just wanted to hop back on. It's Monday. I had already started this vlog low-key, but today was one of those days where it's like, okay, we need to just restart and regroup. I went and got my toes done because they were looking a hot mess. I'm just trying to get back into a schedule, but it's like we have so much going on that it's hard to be on a schedule right now. So I'm just grounding beef. It's nothing special, because I know y'all gonna be like, we don't want to see you, we want to see what you're doing, but it's just ground beef. Like, it's not even that serious. I need a lid to cover up the lid. Is it big enough? Nope, 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 nope. We're gonna let that simmer, and then we're gonna cut our cheese up into some cubes. I'm just gonna do Velveeta, a can of Rotel. This is a small thing of cheese, so I'm just gonna probably do, I might do two, but I'm gonna do Rotel. I'm gonna add some green chilies in there. There's already green chilies in here, but I just like more green chilies. And then I'm also just gonna probably do jalapenos on the side. And then I might make some hot dogs as well, just in case the kids wanna like have a hot dog on the side with their chips or something. I don't know, but anyway, that's what we're about to do. I got a text message. Who is it from? Alright, we need a knife to cut our cheese. I feel like I had more to update you guys on, but now I'm just kind of like blank. But anyways, this week, like I said, we're going to New York, and then literally when we come back from New York, we're hopping on the road to go to St. Louis. I'm kind of like bittersweet sad. I really was excited to go to New York, but I feel like I just left my kids, and now I'm leaving them again, and I feel horrible. Like, I feel horrible. But we're all going to St. Louis together. That's what Aaron's family is from, and we're going to his cousin's graduation party. So they're coming with us, and we're only going to be gone to New York for like 2 days, so it's really not that long, but I'm still kind of feeling sad. We got to pack for that. I have so much to do. The house is a mess. When I say a mess, it's a mess. I just cleaned the kitchen this morning, but everything else, get somebody else to do it. But no, I'm probably just gonna clean it tomorrow. Since I'm not getting my hair done, that kind of like frees up my day for tomorrow. I do have a lash appointment. Oh shit, I dropped the cheese. Just gonna cut that part off. Gross. Floors ain't that clean right now. Just be dry eating off of them. All right, the meat is done, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw the cheese in there with a little bit of milk. There wasn't a lot of extra grease that came off the meat, so I didn't drain it, but I'll show y'all what it looks like in a second. But anyways, yeah, that's the plan for the week. We leave for New York on Wednesday. My mom's basically just gonna pick the boys up from school. We're still gonna drop them off before we leave for New York, so our bags are already ready. I guess we'll just find out and see. I'm just gonna put a little bit of milk so everything doesn't get stuck to the bottom. Put in my can of Rotel. I don't have a can opener though. For some reason, my can opener is gone. I have no idea where it went. I mean, it was a shitty can opener anyways, but I still kind of needed it for the time being. But it is gone. It's gone. Finito. Ever since I went to Punta Cana, now I think I can speak Spanish. It was those songs. It was literally those songs. Oh, this doesn't have like a little pop top either. We gotta go by Target too to get a little drive up. I'm thinking about taking the kids to the park. We've had like this weird weather in Dallas lately. It's like just overcast and it keeps saying it's gonna rain, but then it doesn't rain. And so I'm like, I don't know what's going on. But I'm also on my period, which is why I didn't really vlog a lot over the weekend either. Periods these days, like after I had Mello, I feel like they have just gotten, I don't know, I just feel like I never really had horrible periods growing up, and now they're starting to get worse, and I'm like, ugh. I hate it here. I get like the worst like symptoms. Like I'm like nauseous, crampy. I have like really bad headaches, like especially the first couple of days. It was nice though, hanging out this weekend with Aaron's mom. Oh, we did end up like singing happy birthday for the baby. I should have inserted those clips at the end of last vlog, but we ended up singing him happy birthday over there with his family and doing a little cake. He didn't really enjoy it that much, but at least we have some pictures and videos and evidence that we celebrated his birthday. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if we can get this rotel open. It's like the stupidest shit. I'll order everything off Amazon except for the things that I need. Like, why am I stabbing a rotel thing? Ridiculous. I'm gonna add it to my list. I got a lot of flowers for Mother's Day too, so we need to put those in a little vase. Do y'all want to keep looking at houses with me, or y'all want me to? Because then I'm like, I don't know. I'm like literally so exhausted by it. I didn't even take y'all into the first one that we looked at today, but I really did like it. So, but then every time I'm like, oh, I really like it, and then I put an offer in. It's just got to be one of those things that maybe I just don't speak on it, but I'll take y'all with me, and then we'll talk about it when it's done. Okay, I'm gonna let that melt down. I need to find the lid to the pot so it can be covered, and I cannot locate it. I'm pretty sure this one is too small. Yep. Oh, lid! Here it is. I'll put it on semi-low. Let the cheese melt down. Okay. Should we make hot dogs? Probably save the hot dogs. Where's the bread? Goodbye. I'm trying to figure out what in that pantry would have caused all those gnats to be in there. They were by the banana, so I'm assuming it was the bananas. So I don't really know. I don't know if I want to make hot dogs. I probably should. Let's boil some really quickly. I need to clean out the fridge anyways. We've got a whole bunch of leftovers in here that we have not leftovers, like, well, yes and no. We were eating out a lot last week because Aaron's dad was here and nobody ever finished what they had. Got some leftover pizza. Dishes. These are, ooh, I forgot to do fruit in my Target drive-up order. It's because I usually don't get my fruit from Target. I usually get it from Kroger's, and I didn't do a Sunday reset yesterday or order any groceries because it was Mother's Day, so. These frosted lemonades from Chick-fil-A are justice. I'm trying to think if I should just place an order from Target for this stuff, or I should just do an Instacart order and do it on the way back. I'm trying to make the best out of our evening routine with the kids. So I was thinking about taking them to the park for a little while, then coming home, dinner will be ready, so then they can just eat and we can chill. I don't know. Let's see. I said I was gonna do hot dogs, right? The stuff that I got in that Kroger order from the last week, it's like it was already not good, or it was about to expire in like a day. Because I got these 2 weeks ago. They say user freeze by June, and the other ones say like May 1st. I'm like, the math is not mathing here. Just gonna make half the pack. 4 hot dogs should be okay. flowers really quickly. We have like a whole bunch of different colors, so I didn't know. I'm gonna put them in here. I got this little thing off of Amazon. It's super cute. I think it makes like a really nice dining room piece. Something I also want to start doing with my flowers is I'm gonna start getting like that stuff that I was using last week. Like making my own custom bouquets. I think I already said this last week too, but I want to get some more vases and stuff. As soon as we get back from New York, we gotta start packing, even though we haven't found a house yet. Why is this not working? It's just supposed to slide in. Come on, be for real right now. I was gonna take a nap earlier because, oh no, this period shit is for the birds. Bro. Who is playing the okie doke on me right now? I don't understand what's going on. It's usually so easy to just slide this in. Why am I having so many issues right now? Okay. You gotta put it in there. Woo! I swear I'm slow or something. Fill it up with some water. Still don't have enough. I got red roses. Dang. I'm gonna have to do like some baby breaths in between here or something. I have red roses, but I feel like that would just be too much. Instead of doing hot dogs with dinner, I think I'm gonna do hot dogs as our after school snack. So I'm gonna roll them up really fast, throw some ketchup on there, put in some foil, and we're gonna head out to go pick them up. They can eat the hot dogs and pork if they want or not. It really does not matter to me. Okay, hot dog, hot dog. I'm gonna take one for Judah, but I'm just gonna cut it up. Ketchup. It's gonna be messy regardless. Don't really need this entire basket, but it's like the most convenient thing. Fill my water bottle back up. Put some cuties in here. Napkins or wipes, we need wipes for sure. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the trunk. Let's go get the kiddo. Actually, we're gonna run by Target really fast first. I don't know, what should I do? I think I'm gonna go, yeah, I'm just gonna go to Target first, get it out the way. Get my drive up, pick the boys up, go to the park, come home so we can do our nighttime routine and all that good stuff. And then we'll come home, eat dinner. Yeah. Let's just do that, okay. Hey. Y'all know I've been having that little pimple, so we're spot treating it. Anyways, I'm getting ready to do my hair, and it's the next day. It's a mess. We are, I can't, don't eat. I'm not gonna look at y'all. Okay, anyways, it's the next day. Today is Tuesday, and I need like a headband or something. Basically all day today I have just been ripping and running, you know, looking at houses. What's new? I feel like that's all my life consists of right now, but today drained me. So I came home, chilled for a little while, washed my hair, and then because no braider in Dallas will do my hair and I didn't have time to fly to Houston, we are now straightening my hair. So anyways, I figured I was come on here and just talk to you guys while I'm straightening my hair. There's been a couple things that I just wanted to chat with you guys about. This hair tie is wet. Hold on. I need a ponytail. Okay, let me turn the flat iron on. Okay. Anywho, basically, like I said, there's a couple things that I wanted to chat about. So today we're gonna just chat. I'm gonna catch you guys up since I haven't really talked to you guys all day. And the first thing that I wanted to talk about, I feel like is my most requested topic at the moment, which is, we just listen. Be for real. Be so fucking for real right now. I'm trying to keep the flyaways up and all these little pieces so my doesn't get in the way while I'm trying to do my rest of my hair. Okay. Anyways, let's talk about the tatas because everybody's been asking me for a breast lift update and I never really did one because I wanted to like wait until I was at least 6 months post-op. I'll probably talk about it one more time once I'm a full year post-op. But anyways, I had already started my hair a little bit over here earlier just to see what the vibes were giving, but it's already messing up, so there's that. Anyways, okay, so I got my boobs done back December of 2022, so it's been like 6 months now, and I don't really know where to start. Okay, let me start with the process. So basically, I had just went in for a consultation. The doctor I went to, his name is Dr. Anderson from Dallas, North Texas Plastic Surgery. No, that's not sponsored. No, I didn't get a discount on my surgery if I tell you guys about my surgeon, so I'm just gonna give my honest opinion. I ended up going with him because he was super nice and he was just very honest with me, and he wasn't trying to like take advantage of the fact that I was coming to like get plastic surgery and sell me on a whole bunch of other things that I was thinking about doing but didn't really know if I was sure about, which I'll maybe get into that later. But anyways, okay, so I went in my consultation for a breast lift. I've had 3 kids, so if you've had 3 kids, then you know the girls just don't sit the same, and I wanted them to be back lifted so that I could wear certain clothing, and his work was good. So fast forward, I get the surgery. I have a whole vlog on it, so I'll probably just like briefly go over this part, but anyways, got the surgery, vlogged that. I'll link the vlog if you haven't seen it. And then post-op, I feel like really wasn't that bad. For the first 30 days, you can't lift things heavier than 10 pounds or something like that, which I think at some point I did. I mean, I picked up my son and he was over 10 pounds. I think the rule is 10 pounds or something like that. The hardest part about recovery is mostly just that your chest is sore because you're using those muscles when you're doing like little everyday things that you might not think about. But as far as like scarring wise and everything like that, I do still have scars. I haven't been the most proactive in using the like scar gel and like cream that's recommended to help fade the scars, and I can show you guys like maybe a little bit on the side right here. Like, can you see that, like the cut right there? Those are like the darkest and probably worst parts of my scars are on the outer edges and like underneath, because that's where the biggest incision is, the anchor scar. The ones around my areola, so 2 things. The first one, the left one, you can barely even see the scar, and it healed up really good. Now on this one, you can see the scar like around my nipple, because what I'm assuming, I have to go back for my yearly appointment or whatever and I'll ask him about it, but basically this boob was really swollen after surgery, and so I think what happened is like when my actual like areola or nipple like settled into its actual place, the scar had already started to like heal and form, and it shifted a little bit. Like, they don't look uneven or anything like that, but it's just, I can see the scar on this one, like on the top part where it was like mostly swollen up on my chest. So they did fall into place. I mean, if you guys see my vlogs, you guys can see they sit up just like normal boobs. Like, you didn't have kids, but I don't have breast implants, so they don't have like the fullness on top as like if you were to get implants, which is the look that I was going for. I just wanted my boobs just back to what they were before I had kids, because I had kids really young and I didn't want to go through my whole 20s with mom boobs. Like, it wasn't the vibe. So that's why I decided to get them done. I'm happy I got them done. I have absolutely no regrets, like zero regrets. I need to get a comb so I can finish straightening my hair. But now I have zero regrets about getting them done. I absolutely love them. Best investment ever. The total cost of them was, I believe, like $9,600, and that includes everything except for medications. I had to pay for all of my own medication from the pharmacy. If you have insurance, some things can be covered under your insurance. So yeah, but the meds are out of pocket, and then obviously it's cosmetic. So yeah, I paid for it in cash and just did it that way. And yeah, now we're here. Love them. Oh, feeling in my nipples, because I feel like that's a common thing. So I have feeling in one of my nipples and not in the other one. Let me grab a comb. Hold on. I look like George Washington right now, but I promise it's gonna be all right. So one of my nipples has feeling, one of them doesn't. That's kind of like a risk you take going into surgery. Now they do say you can still breastfeed. I'm not sure about that. Don't think I'll get the chance to find out if I can or not. You know, I don't plan on having any more kids, so they do say to wait until you're done having kids. But yeah, besides that, I like them a lot. So I feel like that's all I can think of right now. If you have other questions, feel free to ask me. I'm like getting so much anxiety about my damn hair right now. Next topic. I don't really know what I wanted to talk about. I mostly just wanted to talk about the breast lift. This Skims, it won't stay on my shoulders. I don't know if it's because of like the cut that she did like around the arms or what, but it drives me insane because I love these dresses and I have 3 of them, but they all do the same thing, like they fall off the shoulder. It's not the vibes. I'm gonna do the front of my hair first. I hate looking at the front of my hair when it's not done. Ooh, let's talk about postpartum, because I'm like officially 1 year postpartum. My youngest son just turned 1 last week, so I feel like I can talk about it now. What my postpartum experience was with my 3rd baby. I've talked about it with my other kids in like past vlogs before, but this is something I haven't really thought about. I feel like postpartum with Mello went by really, really fast, and I had so many other things going on in life that I don't even really know if I was really thinking about the fact that I was postpartum. I know I can say I had significant shedding in the front of my hair and lost my edges for the 3rd time. So that happened with all 3 of my boys. Just now growing back. And then what else did I have with him? Oh, my nails. They're a hot mess. I feel like that's something that happened with my first son too. Like my nails started to like fall out postpartum. I think it's more of like a vitamin thing and a nutrition thing, if anything. I know hormones do play a part in it, but yeah, I lost some of my nails are just not doing so well. And then I was being really rough on them with like acrylics and stuff like that, so would not recommend. What else? I don't know if I had postpartum depression this time around. I feel like I had life factors that would have been hard for anybody to go through after I had him, and so I can't really say if it was from PP or if it was just lifing. I know with my first son I definitely had PP, but I feel like when you have, or PD, is it postpartum depression? PPD. When you have PPD, sometimes you don't realize that you had it until after you come out of it, which is like how I was with my firstborn. Like if you would have asked during the time, like did I have postpartum, I would have been like no. And now that I look back at it, I'm like, okay, yes, I very obviously. This looks crazy, but just hang on. I want my hair to have volume, and when I straighten it, it doesn't, so I curl it and then the curls fall and then it's fine. So anyways, I don't think I really had any postpartum depression with him. I would say the biggest regrets that I have with my postpartum journey, I don't know if that's how you would term it, but I wish I would have breastfed longer. And I think that if I wouldn't have stressed out about it so much, or if I would have substituted with formula, I probably would have kept going longer. But for some reason, like I didn't even think that that was an option. I never really just thought about like, supplementing with formula until I got my supply back up, because I think I stressed myself out so much over my supply that I was just like burnt out, and I was like, okay, like I can't do it anymore. But I think I would have definitely kept going longer if I could have, just because it helps, especially with the baby being sick, and you know, your breast milk produces basically medicine for the baby. And I feel like that was really, really cool and something that I wish I would have kept doing longer. What else? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that was the only things that are sticking out to me right now about postpartum. Maybe I'll go on live and then I can talk to y'all on live, and then I can talk to the vlog and talk to the live, because then it's just easier for me to like, answer questions. But do I want to get on Instagram live looking like this? I don't know. And I'll have to screen record it from my phone. Let me just think for a second. My iCloud storage is full, so I don't think the screen recording is gonna work right now. I just have so much going on in life right now, you guys. I feel very chaotic, very hectic. Yeah, the home buying process is so much more stressful than I could have ever in my whole entire life imagined. And today, oh, see, I can update y'all now. Okay, so basically, I don't know. I was praying a lot about it, and I was just like, God, if it's not the house for me, just don't let it be for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let it work out. Just like, if it's somebody else's blessing, like, you know, give it to them. So both of the houses that I was interested in were my runners up from the first house that we were under contract with originally. Both sold this week to obviously someone else. And so now I'm like getting down to the very last couple of weeks to look for a house to be able to like move on time, and you know, because our lease is up here, we already gave notice and all of that stuff. Yeah, I'm starting to get really stressed out about it, thinking about it and like praying about it. I'm like, girl, it's nothing to stress about. Like, it's gonna work out. Like, I know it's gonna work out, but it's just like the process of it is just draining. I'm so tired of looking at houses. I love looking at houses, but honestly, like when you're the one picking the house and you're looking for yourself, I'm like, no, this is ghetto. Like, I just cannot stand the process at this point. I'm sick and tired. So yeah, basically the stage that I'm in right now is obviously still looking, but I'm also thinking about shopping around for different lenders as well, just because when you're self-employed, it's really hard to get like a low down payment percentage for a home. And for the purchase price that we are looking at for our house, a down payment is like substantial, and I would love for it to be lower. So I'm trying to see if there's anybody else that is able to work with me and get me down to like 3 to 5%, because right now I'm looking at paying like 10 to 15% down, which is kind of unheard of and not ideal, especially if you're buying like your first home and you're going to be living in it, because it's like I'm paying the price of an investment property, but I'm going to be living there for the first 1 to 2 years. So that being said, that's something to think about when you start the home buying process. Shop around for different lenders, see what your options are. It can be hard, especially if you don't know people. So I would suggest asking your realtor, like if they have anybody that they know that is good to work with. But obviously you want to you have to trust your realtor first. So I would suggest shopping around for your realtors too, and just seeing how they like go through the process with you. If you know people who have, I look like somebody's old mom. If you know somebody who's used a realtor they really liked, I feel like I would definitely go based off recommendations. I feel like I really lucked out. I do know my realtor. I don't know her like personally, like me and her are not friends, but she is a family friend and she graduated in the same class as my sister, and it just so happens that she's very I was gonna say, I don't know what the word to use after saying very, but she's just really good at her job. She's been extremely helpful this entire process and just telling me, you know, everything she wished she knew, because she just bought a house last year and she's like gone out of her way to like explain everything to me, which I've never had another realtor before, but I'm assuming not everybody probably does that. So the fact that she takes the time to go through every step with me, just do like a lot of the work, is super helpful. So if I have to lift this up one more time, I'm gonna scream. I haven't seen my real hair out in so long, like straightened and down. It's looking rough right now, but we're gonna get there. I promise. It's not gonna take long. We just gotta finish straightening this part. Okay. Anyways, child, like I said, yeah. Get a good realtor. You can interview realtors. You don't have to pick whoever you just find. Like I said, vet them out. If you know anybody in your family who's bought a house, they like their realtor. If you're in Texas or really DFW area, I can give you my girl's information. But yeah, that's the process, the step that we're in right now. I didn't take you guys to look at any of the houses today, and I don't feel like anything that we looked at was worth filming anyways. Like, it wasn't that they weren't nice, but they literally, like, nothing was anything remotely close to like what I wanted or what I needed. So I am glad that I looked at a lot of houses and saw a lot of things, just because it gave me like an idea of like what's out there and what the value of the home should be, because a lot of the houses are just listed very oddly. Like, I don't know how they come up with these numbers, yo. I swear to God. Like, there's some houses that are super poor quality and they're listed like really high, and then there's other houses that are like a little bit nicer, listed lower or like more reasonable. And something to keep in mind too is just, one, don't break the budget when it comes to like whatever you get approved. They say that, but you really should listen. Like, don't try to just spend whatever your max amount is. I would say try to stay like under, like as much as possible, especially for your first home. If you're not looking to stay there forever or like a forever home, I would just say stay under budget. Just get the bare bones of like what you need and like what you want, obviously, because you're spending a lot of money regardless. You don't want something that you don't want, but you know what I'm trying to say. I have to get all this cut off too. This is so sad. Like all of my hair is dead. It's literally dead except for like the first like 3 inches of my hair. I need to cut it all off. So sad. But we're not gonna reminisce today. So like I was saying, like the value of the home is really important and like what they listed at, because something like what happened to me can happen, which I didn't even like know was a thing. But basically, like if the house appraises for less than what the appraisal company, you know, says, then the lender will only give you the loan up to that amount, which can cause a problem because if it's a significant difference and you have to pay a significant difference in cash for the home out of your own pocket, that basically just like increased your down payment by like a gajillion and doesn't even really go towards your loan. So yeah, I would just make sure, you know, do a lot of your own research. I feel like this entire time I've been doing a lot of my own research about the homes, the areas, and taking into consideration like, okay, if I get this house in this neighborhood, if I do just want this house as an investment property or as like one of my properties, what will it look like if I want to rent it out next year? What will the rent look like? Is that going to cover the mortgage? Is that going to help me? What am I going to make off of that? Am I going to make the money back? Is it a good investment, basically, like is what I'm trying to say. So I would say the way I kind of calculated if the house would be a good investment or not is if the money I put down on the home plus anything extra that I need to do. Say for example, if I was going to get the smaller house, I was going to put all hardwoods throughout like the bedrooms and stuff because I just didn't like the carpet, and that would have cost me like an extra $7,000. So I calculated that plus what I would have to put down on the home. And then once I got that amount, I was like, okay, take into consideration what the mortgage would be, then what I would rent it for, and then how long it would take me to basically make the money back on the house that I spent. If it is, you know, indeed an investment property, you want to make some kind of revenue or passive income from renting. So I don't think that long-term rentals is like a one and done, you'll have passive income, because usually you can only rent it out for so much more than what the actual mortgage is. So most people don't really make a ton off of the property, especially until like it's all the way paid in full, which is usually not till like years and years later. So it's just something to keep in mind when you're thinking about like rentals. It's like a long-term game, not a quick fast. Not that flipping houses is quick and fast either, but it's not the same type of ordeal, which I do want to get more into like real estate and maybe flipping homes or something like that. But we're gonna start at buying a home first and see what happens from there. It's something that I'm definitely interested in getting more into. I have some other things that I'm also interested in dabbling in. I just feel like I'm getting frustrated with myself though, because I'm trying to do like 1,000 things, keeping up with YouTube and you guys, and then also like being a mom, which I feel like is more than a full-time job. Even with the kids in school, it's just a lot, not in a bad way, but just because like I feel like motherhood is like a journey, and when you're actually like being intentional about it, then it takes like a lot of thought and okay, breaking generational curses and doing this and doing that, and that's how the kind of mom I'm trying to be. So it's also just a lot. And then I'm thinking about other business endeavors, or not even business endeavors, but really I'm thinking about starting a podcast. I've been thinking about maybe coming out with like a digital product of sorts. And no, it's not a planner. No, it's not an e-course. So it's actually something that I would be like really excited to do, and like a tool that I would like really think that would be like really helpful to you guys and something that I'm knowledgeable in. So I'm really excited for that. But I feel like I can't do anything or settle my mind until we're moved, like this whole situation is figured out, because I have like too many open tabs in my brain that I need to close out. So I'm like trying to limit myself to one thing at a time. Plus I've just been traveling a lot. Like I was gone last week, now we're going to New York, and then we're supposed to be going to St. Louis right when we get back from New York. Like literally hop off a plane, get into a car, take a road trip to St. Louis for the weekend, come back Monday, wrap up everything with the house hunting, because we've got to like be under contract by the end of May, or I have to like extend my pre-approval offer, and the prices of the houses are just going to start going up in the summer, especially in Texas, because this is when a lot of people from California start to move here because their kids are on summer break, and summer's just expensive. I don't know, I'm sure that's everywhere, but it's very expensive in Texas. Like the rent is high, everything is high. So I want to get everything locked in before the end of May, because then my birthday month is June, and you know your girlfriend is going to be right back outside. I also want to find like a nanny, possibly. My hair is so dead on the ends. Why is it so nappy? To come with us on our trips, because I feel so bad about just like being gone from the kids. I mean, that's the first time I've ever been away from them like for a long period of time, and it's just not giving. Like, I don't want them to think, because I still want to travel more, but I don't want them to think like, oh, mommy left me so she could go on trips and be outside, because that's very much what I want to do. But I also want them to be there with me, but I also want to be able to, I don't know, I need to brush these curls out. It's giving, what era of time is this? I don't know, but I don't know if it's 70s, 80s, 50s. Anyways, your girl's been stressed, so I apologize. You know, what is this? I don't know. I feel like I've been slacking a lot on YouTube and my vlogs and just my content in general, but it's just because I have so much shit going on. I'm in survival mode. And you know, if your girl don't post on YouTube for too long, it's like, don't let me disappear for 2 weeks and then not come back, because y'all don't forget about me. It's just trying to keep up with YouTube's algorithm is honestly dead, but I'm determined to beat it. Okay, like, I'm determined to beat it. I don't want to have to go to other platforms either, and like, in order to, like, I don't know, like, increase my YouTube. Like, I feel like conversion rate from other platforms is really not that good anyways, but I want to be a YouTube girly. I really don't like short form content, so I'm trying to stay consistent over here and just push through with this. I also feel like I never really had intentions or goals for YouTube when I first started out, and now I'm like, oh, I actually might like this. I might like really want to do this. Like, when I first started YouTube, it was just, I'm currently a stay-at-home mom. During the pandemic, I wanted to try it out as a hobby, and I was doing like a lot of other things at the time as well. And I'm gonna rip this off. Like, this is insane. And it's just this one arm that I'm moving. Like, stay the fuck on. When I first started out YouTube, it just was mainly like, okay, let's just see what happens. And then I started realizing, oh, I think I can actually do this. And then when I started making money on it, I was like, oh yeah, this is tea. Like, I'm so grateful because, like, I can still stay home with my kids. Like, granted, they do go to school, but I think that's just best for my mental health and for theirs as well. I do intend on being, like, I want to be like a really good mom, but one of the things I just don't have the gift of is like teaching and patience in teaching children. Like, it's just it's a no for me. And I think it's good for them to get social interaction, but we're not gonna argue about daycare here nor there today, because obviously it has its pros and cons. But I'm just glad that I get to be home and I have the flexibility of, like, you know, picking them up early from school, or taking them to school, or picking them up and like going to the movies, you know, whatever the case is. Like my time is free for them, I guess, if that's what I'm trying to say. So I got goals for YouTube. I got things that I want to accomplish, and that's why I need to get moved. Okay. The first step to everything is getting moved and resettled, because my brain is just too fried. But anyways, in other news, while we're talking about YouTube, I want to do kind of like an in-depth, like maybe like Q&A about my YouTube journey, but I don't know, because I be talking to y'all like this in the vlog, so I'd be thinking about like, oh, I'll just do it in the vlog, which I might do, but I'm trying to think of like another type of content that I can upload during the week that y'all are actually gonna watch, because let's be for real, the girls are pushing me out of my original niche, which is my hygiene niche or self-care. And it's mainly just vlogs, which I don't mind. Like, let's be for real, vlogs is cool with me, okay? But I kind of want to like do also a different type of something. So be on the lookout for that. Also, if you are listening to me rant, I just want you to know that I love you so very much, and leave me podcast topics that you want me to talk about, because I will be launching my podcast. I'm not gonna tell y'all when. It'll be after I move though, for sure. But I do plan on starting my podcast. I also want to record like a couple back to back, because they say like it's very easy to fail at doing podcasts if you don't get to like a certain straight number in a row or something like that. I don't know. So I want to have like some pre-recorded episodes as well, so that way when I drop, if anything happens, I still have some, so I can stay consistent. I feel like the key to being successful on social media is consistency, and don't let anybody tell you differently. Like, there is no magic sauce. There is no sauce you can buy. There are no followers you can buy, because YouTube monitors all that. Okay, you guys, like, you cannot get away with anything like that. There is no e-course you can buy that's gonna tell you this is how you should do it and this is what's gonna make you successful. Being yourself and being consistent is what's gonna make you successful on, I think, any platform, in my opinion. I mean, obviously I haven't grown a following on all the platforms, so don't let me get to line, but I know for YouTube specifically, that's why I've never done an e-course. Like, people always ask me all the time, like, would you do an e-course? Like, would you? No, like, you don't need an e-course, girl. You need youtube.com, and to get on there, and if you want to look up how to increase whatever, then okay, there's a ton of videos out here, basically, is what I'm saying, for free. So you don't need to buy e-course. I feel like e-courses, not all e-courses, but it's giving scam, but let the girls get their money. Don't shoot the messenger. All I'm saying is I don't think you need it. I think you just need to be consistent. Upload like as much as you humanly possibly can, because that just gets you more visibility in the algorithm, which is obviously going to lead to more views, which will lead to subscribers and people seeing you and your videos and etc, etc. Okay, my hair is still getting like 70s, but when I wake up in the morning, it usually like I'm gonna wrap it and then it's gonna be fine. I promise. Y'all know I can't do my hair, but it's all right. I'm gonna brush out the curls a little bit and then lay some baby hairs. I still have these postpartum flyaways and they're just not the vibe. It's not giving the vibes. This is what happens when girls in Dallas act like their schedule is too busy. No, I'm kidding. They probably do be booked, but still, I'm pissed off. Because I just wanted my hair braided. I did not want to have to straighten my hair. Because if when I straightened my hair, I wanted to get like a trim. And I haven't straightened my hair, I was going to say all year, but that's a bold-faced ass lie. It's been a while though since I pressed it out because I've been keeping braids in. And I want to just keep braids, but I do want to get a trim so my hair can grow healthy. Your hair is not going to grow unless you cut it. I know that's the oldest tale of time. And until you actually listen to somebody and cut your hair's not going to grow. I don't even know who needs to hear that. I can tell you from experience, your hair will not grow unless you cut it. Because you can't keep any of your retention with dead ends. So your hair is gonna grow, but you're not gonna see the growth because it's gonna break off at the ends. I don't know who let me cut my hair, but your mom's a hoe. That's all I'm saying. Okay, let's brush it out. I'm thinking about going through with the blow dryer on the cool setting. I need some shine. You see these little baby hairs in the front for me. Okay, I don't know if I really like be serious. Okay, I don't know if I want a middle part. No. I'm most likely just gonna wear my hair up anyways, or in like a little claw clip, so I ain't even really too much tripping about it. You hear me? I'm not gonna put any products in it either until I get out of town because I don't want it to start looking oily and greasy and all of that jazz. So let's put it up in a little elastic. Boom. It's giving somebody's mother. It's the ball y'all stressing me out. This little bruise on my arm right here. When I tell you I'm the most clumsiest person you've literally ever met, it's ridiculous. I run into shit like this. Like I'll be walking and just like bam into the door. All right. It's so frizzy. Why? Let me put some chi in here. I just said I wasn't gonna put anything in it, but okay. All right, the gag is I also do not have anything packed for this trip. Suitcases are empty. I don't know what I'm going to wear on this trip, like nothing. And I don't even feel like packing right now. I'm like, last minute, I'm gonna wake up and throw some outfits together because I honestly am just, I'm over it. I'm trying to find, I have like one outfit that I know I was like, okay, I can wear this, but I gotta find it. I gotta find my jeans to go with it. I got this little denim corset. I tried to put it on earlier, so I had to like pull it apart a little bit because it was acting like it was too small, but we got it on. So yeah, I'm gonna wear this with some like oversized like jeans. And then I was thinking, I had this little black also corset looking top from Aritzia. And I was thinking I can wear it with these black jeans that I have. I didn't really like the jeans all that much, but I think it just needed a different top, so we're gonna try it out. It's also New York, so we're gonna shop. So I'm taking just enough outfits to like, okay, I can have something to put on to go shopping, but we're gonna be in New York, so we're gonna go shopping. You get what I'm saying? I feel like that was really it. I think those are really gonna be my outfits. Like I'm just gonna pack light, like because everybody's told me like just shop when you get there, like it's New York, you'll be able to find stuff when you get there. So cool. I low-key want to take these jeans too, but I wish they just had some stretch in the butt. They're not making the booty look good at all. For shoes though, okay, here's the gag. I don't know what I'm gonna wear. Yeah, I have no itinerary for New York. Like I don't have a, oh, I want to go to this restaurant, I want to go to this place. Like I didn't plan this trip at all. Like I'm like, okay, I'm going because we're gonna be on the billboard and somebody's paying for me to go. So like we're going to New York because I've never been. I don't know, I just don't have like an idea of what I want to wear. I think with the all denim look, I'm just gonna keep it like super casual, very sporty, and I'm gonna do sneakers. So like it's like just like a walking around outfit. I think I'm just gonna do like my sneakers and then wear my same like everyday Balenciaga bag that I take. I need to clean these shoes because they're disgustingly dirty. Do you get what I'm saying? Something sporty, casual. I'm definitely gonna take this for dinner. I low-key need to get it tailored and I forgot all about this. I don't think I've tried it on. Are we gonna do a closet try on really, guys? Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna put it on really quickly, see what it looks like on, and then decide if we're gonna take it. Okay, I can tell you right now, it's like an immediate no. You see the straps? They hate me. The top would be cute in itself, like if the straps fit. I would have to wear nipple covers though, because the nip slips is, yeah. It's slipping. The pants, arguably atrocious on me. Like, I just think I needed like a small, and I got a medium, and they are just, the way it just fits on my body type is just not flattering. Even if I pulled the pants down a little bit, it's just like not flattering on me at all. So I even put some little pumps on, some little kitten heels. It's just the strap. It's not the vibe. It's not the vibe. It's a no for me. Kind of sad because I really thought this was going to be the banger. Like, I thought this was going to be like, okay, throw it on, cute dinner outfit, but the way it just literally does not fit me is sickening, and like it has to be altered. Like, there's no way around it. And probably the legs of the pants. I mean, it has potential. I mean, it's a cute outfit, don't get me wrong. Everybody I saw wear it, it looks super cute on them. It's not very flattering on me. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I'm like, even if I pull the pants up, like if I put the pants up over their corset, I'm just like, I don't know, something about the pants, like I just feel like they should be smaller. And the straps should definitely not be falling down, because that is not cute at all. And I have very big arms, and so I think the spaghetti straps are also just not flattering. Okay, I'm gonna take it off now. So sad, so sad. I thought this was gonna be the one dressy outfit I had. Well, actually, you can adjust the straps right here. That's actually way cuter than having a little string thing. So I'm gonna try that. I still don't think I like the pants on me, but the top, it could be cute with some jeans. Would y'all believe me if I told y'all it's so many hours later and I've been laying in bed? My kids came in here and they were just chilling earlier in bed watching PJ Masks, and they were like, we're hungry again. So I had made them some hot dogs, and then I lay down because I have this weird headache. Like, what I'm telling y'all, I'm in a funk. Like, I'm in a funk. I'm hoping going to New York is gonna help me get out of this funk, but baby, periods are annoying. So anyways, I did pick out the rest of my outfits though, so we're about to pack everything up in the suitcase. I think I'm gonna take my regular vacation hygiene products, and I think I'm gonna be wearing, I don't want to take this whole bottle, but I'm really digging La Toupe right now. And then I'm probably gonna take this just because it's like a night vibe. But okay, I'm so tired, y'all. I can't even see straight. I've been having like this horrible headache. I need to go to bed immediately, but I need to pack my suitcase because if I try to do this in the morning, it's gonna be hell. So, oh, not that my suitcase has a dent in it. Wow. Like I said, I'm gonna shop when I get there, so I'm not trying to pack a lot. I don't see how people just go out of town all the time. Okay, we already got an air tag in here. Get air tags. I don't listen. Just listen to me. Taking our robe so we can get ready. I always take my robe. Taking my Skims dresses because it's what I sleep in. And then I'm taking this little casual two-piece pink set from Amazon. These are my jeans. I'm taking the Page, not Page. These are not Page. These are Good American. Good American. They really don't match this denim top that I want to wear, but we're just vibe, okay? And then I did decide I'm gonna take the outfit that I tried on that I didn't really like because it actually doesn't look that bad. I had to like work with it a little bit. The straps, sus, definitely need nipple covers, but in case we don't find anything else, I'm taking my Bottega dupe. And then I'm gonna take my Dior, I don't know what the name of these are called, but they're a little pointed toe heel. I actually really like these. I'm also gonna take my little diesel heels because I'm gonna take this crop top I got from Aritzia. It's like a little corset looking thing with these black jeans. And then I'm gonna take my diesel bag to go with it as a little silver accent. I'm probably gonna wear these to the airport. They're so dirty. I'm gonna take these sneakers in case I decide to wear sneakers instead of the little heels with the black outfit. And we're only going for tomorrow, Thursday, and then we're coming back Friday morning. So we're really not even gonna be there long, so that's why I'm not really taking a lot of outfits. I don't even know what I'm gonna wear in the airport in the morning. I'm so tired. It's almost 10 o'clock. I'm exhausted. Okay, for my hygiene products, I'm taking my Way. It's not gonna focus, but if you know, you know. I take these everywhere. So I'm taking my Way scrub, taking my Way St. Bart's body wash. I'm just gonna finish those out because I took them with me to Punta Cana, so I might as well. And then this is the feminine wash. This is just what I've been traveling with as of late. And then I'm gonna pack like all my everyday jewelry, rings, etc., necklaces, and I think that's it. I'm not prepared or planned for this trip at all, but it's kind of like we're gonna get there and see what the vibe is. I'm gonna take my purse. I still have this mask on. I'm gonna pack these 2 fragrances. I need some hand sanitizer for the airport. Ooh, I do want to take my Polaroid camera so I can get some Polaroids while we're in NYC. I wanted to go to Best Buy and get a drone today. I'm gonna get it when I get back and I'm gonna practice using it. I'm gonna pack all my jewelry. Actually, I'm gonna pack up my jewelry in here. I don't think I need another purse because I'm gonna carry a purse with me. I'm about to put all my cameras and stuff on the charger. I'm going to sleep. So I need to remember to pack all my deodorants and stuff in the morning. Not prepared. Okay, I'm just gonna throw this in there just in case I don't probably need to shave. Yikes. Pack of gum. Definitely need to pack a gum. Hand sanitizer, jewelry. I'm gonna pack my face stuff in the morning. Like everything I used to wash my face. I think that's it. I'm exhausted. I'm ready to sleep. I'll pick out an outfit in the morning. Our flight's not super early, so I'm not like extremely concerned about. I'm gonna get everything together before the morning for sure. We just gotta drop the kids off and our flight doesn't leave until 10:20. We gotta board at 10 o'clock, which means we don't have to get to the airport until low-key like 9:30. So I'm gonna finish packing up and then I'll see you guys in the morning. I'm addicted to this lip. I don't know if it's lip oil by Fendi, the cherry one. It smells so damn good. Okay, I gotta do my press-on nails. I'm gonna do them in a bit. Where are they? That is the question of the day. Can't forget tampon, tweezers, jewelry, Dyson. Okay, jewelry. Good morning. Not the best angle, but you know, it is what it is. We're headed to the airport. I've been struggling with my hair for the past like 1,000 minutes. It's been like 30 minutes trying to do this bun. So that being said, I put a whole bunch of product in it and I'm either gonna have to wear buns the entire trip or redo my hair. So I should have really just like set my hair with rollers and stopped rushing it last night, but it still don't want to cooperate with me. Y'all know how my hair be trying to play me. So anyways, it's flight morning. I love a late morning flight. Like I don't gotta rush, but I'm still gonna leave early and I'm still gonna get to my destination early. Love that for me. I tried to paint my press-ons last night. They look like shit. That was a mistake. Delirium. I'm trying to think. Oh, I was gonna cover up these little pimples on my forehead because look at them. I had like 2 here, 2. I don't know what's going on. It's a disrespect for me. So let's see if we can cover them up. In all honesty, it probably doesn't matter because we're just going to the airport, but you never know who you might see at the airport. You know, it's the airport. Okay, for Christ's sake. I'm not even going to the big airport anyways. I like to fly out of the little airport we have that only flies Southwest. It's amazing because you don't have all of the bullshit you got at the other big airport. We need, first, I sprayed my face already. I low-key need to wash my hands because I have hair products all over them. Maybe I can get my hair done in New York. Do they have places where you can walk in and get your hair done? Actually, you know what? If I had a wig, I know somebody who could do my hair in New York. Put some moisturizer on my face. Whew. This one in between my eyebrows is under the skin. And I tried to pop it like a dumbass, even though I know better. And that's why it's all red now. It's all red. Also, I'm going to Sephora as soon as I touch down in New York because I saw those like Fenty skin ease drops, whatever they are. And this girl made her skin look so good. It was like a actual no makeup, like a makeup look. I was like, OT. So I use green concealer because that's what TikTok told me to cover up the red spots. And I'm not even gonna do nothing too crazy. I'm just gonna blend it out with my finger and then cover it up with some concealer. Hopefully this works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'll be like, okay. Okay, my face hates me today. And I'm using the Tarte concealer in the shade Medium Tan Golden. I really honestly don't see how people wear makeup every day and then buy it every single time. Like, makeup is so expensive. I'm like, that is literally so rude. Like, whoever created makeup prices, a genius, but an asshole. That was probably too much concealer, but that's all right. We gonna make it shake. We gonna make it shake. Just gonna keep blending and blending and blending. At least it's just like right in between my eyes. Ooh. I feel like if I pat it with this beauty blender, everything's gonna come off. But it needs like a little press. Okay, you didn't do so bad. A little bit of it came up. It looks scabby, but I mean, at least it don't look red. You feel me? It's not like boom, red right in your face. I think that's cool. It'll do. It don't look as red, do it? No. Okay, so that's all that matters. Period. Period. All right. Now I just gotta finish packing up my stuff. Then I'm ready to go. Head out. I don't want to pack my Dyson because I feel like it's gonna weigh down my suitcase so much and they're gonna make me pay extra at the airport. But low-key, like, if I have to redo my hair, like, I need my Dyson. I feel like my Dyson is my holy grail hair product, and I also need to pack my rollers so I can actually do, like, a blowout look, because yesterday was a hot fucking mess. Like, it was not bad. And I was like, oh, it's gonna get better, it's gonna get better. And then it did not get better. I need to vacuum my closet floor. Oh, I love 10 o'clock flights. This is my new thing. Like, I feel like I didn't have to rush. I'm not exhausted. I have plenty of time. If I could fly at 10 o'clock everywhere, I would. The only reason why I really get early flights is because I'll be trying to get to my destination, like, you know, get there with, make the most out of the whole day. But baby, no. I like this right here. I need to get some oh shit, eyebrow razors because I need to shave my eyebrows. We got our nail stuff, our face stuff. I'm gonna take a couple of these just in case. Some wig grip spray, a clip. I could put my Dyson in Aaron's bag. Aaron went to go take the kids to school, by the way, because I was having a malfunction with my hair and I was like, get somebody else to do it. So the kids are already going. I went down and said bye to them and they were like, oh, bye girl. I was like, oh, okay. It's so funny how they all are different. Just gonna wear my Skims. I'm wearing a Skims set. I got a black Skims tank top. I've worn this 1,000 times. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen me. I need my gel. Shirley, I think they have like an African braiding salon in New York. I think I could get in there and get out in like 2 hours. You know what they need? They need 24-hour shops. We're just gonna pack it and pray for the best. Hopefully. I need like 2 rollers. I don't even think I can put this on my hair because I think my hair is too short, like to do heatless curls. Yeah, that's probably a flop. Need to pack a black up this. Put my flat iron in here. Her bag can only be 50 pounds, and I feel like this is about a solid. I was gonna say 10, but don't let me get to line. And I really don't need like this entire makeup bag. I was gonna take all of this, but I don't even know what's in here. That's the problem. It's because I have shit that I don't use. Okay, I'm gonna take everything that I just used. My beauty blender, my green concealer, my eyebrow gel. I'm gonna take the tinted eyebrow gel just in case I'm feeling a little spicy. Concealer. I'm gonna go to Sephora when I get there. This is just gonna be a shop when you get there type of vibe. I do have some primer. Should I use primer? I want to try to do my makeup at least one time while I'm there. And when I say makeup, I'm concealer, Fenty Ease drops, eyebrows, like that's it. And like maybe like a little lip combo. Nothing too fancy, okay? And I want to get like a powder highlighter because like I don't really like the sticks, the highlighter, but I want something that's like a little, just like, I don't know. I don't like the sticks because I have to blend them out and then I'm like, I don't know how to do all that. I'm not a pro, okay? Is this nude lip gloss or pink lip gloss? I like that. Oh, let's take that. You know what I'm missing? I'm missing the sunscreen. Oh no. got it. I think that's everything. We'll shop till we drop once we arrive. I'm excited, kind of. I'm like, yeah. I'll be honest with y'all, I think Mother's Day is what has me in like a funk, because Mother's Day is supposed to be like a fun day, but when you have like so many people in your family that have passed away and they were like such influential or like motherly, you know, people in your life, it's just like, ugh. It's giving me wintertime blues. I think that's what it is. But it's okay. 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 That's why I'm gotta get my life together. That way I can make sure I make it to heaven. So I can spend my days with my favorite people. Alright, I think I got everything. I'm gonna spray myself with this La Toupee. Oh, the mom pouch is pouching. I should put my jacket on first. Hopefully this is everything I need. I don't really want to flip this over, but alrighty, there we go. I need to get some socks. That didn't sound good. Okay, I need to use some of this too. The PFB Vanish. I have not been properly exfoliating, and I feel like I'm forgetting, bro, but not today, baby. If you have scars or anything, or you're prone to ingrowns, thank me later. You need this, okay? You need it, you need it, you need it, and you need a pair of exfoliating gloves, and use that while you're in the shower, not a sugar scrub on your hoo-ha. Lather it up, get in there, and just be consistent. And moisturize with coconut oil. Your coochie will be very pretty. Okay. I guess that's it. And we're off. I can't believe nobody would do my hair. That's so sad. That's so sad. That's so sad. That's why I do not with these hoes out her. Alright, I'm probably gonna get Starbucks so I can head to the airport a little bit early, because that Starbucks line, oh, it do be dreadful. Yes, it do. Look at all my batteries. My AirPods off the charger. Thank God I have AirPods. When I was in Punta Cana, y'all, when I was traveling, I didn't have any AirPods, and I tried to buy them at the airport, and I didn't have any. And so I literally had to get the wired headphones and then get the jack to, like, you know, plug it into my phone. It was a disgusting hot mess. My carry-on is gonna have all of the things that I need. The extra battery in here, or in my purse. Okay, taking my little mini camera. I get so many questions about it. It's the DJI little, I don't know. I'll try to link it, I swear. I'ma say it and I say it again. I may not link in the description box, but if you comment and you tell me you need a link, majority of the time, I will get the link. You just gotta give me about 1 to 2 business days. I am gonna update my Amazon storefront. I'm probably gonna do it on a plane, actually, because I've been bullshitting and I've been really honestly meaning to do it and I haven't been doing it. So I'm gonna get to it, I promise. But I need to clear out some memory cards really fast and dump all my footage so that I have some space. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I didn't charge my Apple Watch. I love wearing my Apple Watch through the airport and stuff. I'll be like, oh, I'm getting a phone call. Click, 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 click. Like, I don't like wearing it every day, but when I'm traveling, I'd be like, oh, I'm an Apple Watch girl. Apple Watch girly! Socks. We need some socks. Whenever I can't find socks, I just wear my kid socks. I'm on Carter and Carson's sock right now. It's a little stretched out. The Nike sign is a little stretched, but I feel I should have shaved my armpits. Okay, I think that's everything. Gotta get these last batteries packed up in here and put my laptop in here. Oh, my batteries didn't even charge. Tomatoes, I'm done tomatoes. I wish mounts just stuck anywhere. Can someone please invent that? And I'm not talking about the ones on the back of your phone. I'm talking about for a camera. Why is this not working? Ugh. I'm packing like a whole bunch of cameras because I'm about to actually get back on my vlogging. You know, with the different angles, the schmangles, all of the good things. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all either when I get in the car or get to the airport. I just need to like look through my memory cards, like I said, and put my jacket on, and then wait for Aaron to get back. I'll be gone.
At the end of the game, I'd be like, fuck, I should have done this. Appreciate you.
Anybody else pre-boarding? PRBD, bottom right, on the boarding pass. Anybody pre-boarding?
We made it! We're in a real taxi.
Big home to me.
Big home?
Big city. St. Louis, St. Louis, like bigger.
I don't know about that. What?
It's like a big ass city. It's the city.
It's huge. The city buildings just keep going and going and going. I don't know.
But I've had to have a big ass house.
What happiness is out there. What I want to know is which places. Get me out of here! It's another run at roll-on girls. The ending of that 1,500. You're 10 years old, so we present in your...
You don't remember that? No, sir. Uh-oh. I'm having a little difficulty imagining this proof. There's uncertain garage mechanics. No, I don't think your theory holds up too well, Lieutenant. You see, I didn't kill Jennifer Wells.
Once upon a one more time, happily ever after.
First, I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to be a lawyer. I don't want to do any of those things. I just want to write about them because it's much more fun to build the world yourself.
He sent me to bring you a cake. A city as great as New York must offer its children the support they deserve.
It looks crazy. I can't tell if this is it right here or not. I'm assuming so. Hi, just checking in. Sign the board. 1 year anniversary. Was gonna propose, guess not.
Empire State of...
Where do you see Empire?
E-M-P-I-R-E.
Oh, okay.
State of Empire. Motion. Get described to life.
Are you waving at people?
No, cause my dad and I seen him do like this. I didn't know they waving at us, and I'm not waving
Up. Ooh, teeny tiny ass room. Okay, TV in the corner. This room is literally like 2 feet. By 2 feet, that's crazy. At least it's got Google Chromecast. Can't complain. Little desk area. Teeny tiny sink. Look at this little sink. Shower bathroom. interesting shower. Fix my hair and my little pimple. Cue the Alicia Keys in New York. Because, baby, we're in New York. So crazy. And then look, y'all, I can see directly into these people's apartments. And all their apartments are so aesthetically pleasing. I mean, just so cute. But why can I see right through the window? Anyways, we made it. We're staying at the Arlo Nomad on 11th and East 31st Street. Because I know there's a couple locations. But Aaron's taking a shower. He literally came to New York with no luggage, nothing. I left him at home, y'all, because he was running late. I was like, oh. But he made it. So he's in the shower, taking a shower. We're going to go find something to eat. We're just going to walk around. I think I told y'all already, like, we have no itinerary, so it's just vibes. I want to just do different things, like whatever we see, you know what I'm saying, while we're walking around. So I think I showed you guys the view already. It's so pretty, though. Look. I showed y'all on the small camera. This is the bigger camera. You can see the water over there. I just cannot wait to see this at night. And the views just keep going, like going and 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 going. Yeah. Anyways, I'm about to get ready to do my hair a little bit. It's cold here. I did not pack for cold. I packed for summer vibes. The last time I checked the weather before we left to come here, it was like 70s. Okay. No, it didn't even get up to 70 today. It only got up to 63 here, even though the high was 70. And it's chilly, like it's breezy. I'm from Texas, like their 63 is cold. Like 63 in Texas feels good. No, this is chilly. And this is the only warm thing I have, so I'm just gonna stay in what I have on and then fix my hair a little bit so we can go walk around, find something to eat. I'm really in the mood for Chinese, so I saw a lot of like little just like spots while we were driving here, so hopefully we'll just pass like a Chinese place, get to try it out. But anyways, yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna wear. Like none of my attire is giving cold. At least I did bring jeans, so then I could just probably find like some long sleeve tops or buy a jacket maybe. I don't know. I don't plan on getting no sleep while I'm here because we're literally barely here. We only have one full day here, which is tomorrow, and then like after that we wake up and we leave, we go right back home. So it's so crazy because the city is so big. Like this is, okay, Dallas is a big city. So when I saw this, not what I was expecting at all. I mean, it goes and goes and goes and goes and goes, like all the big buildings forever and ever. This would make Dallas look like teeny, teeny, tiny. Like the actual like city where we have our high-rise buildings and stuff. Holy shit. I haven't seen the Statue of Liberty yet, so I'm still waiting on that. I do maybe want to go to the museum or something tomorrow. I don't know. Anyways, let's fix my hair really fast. This room is lit, like, look. You're gonna bump you. I'm gonna have to put y'all like behind me while you're ready because he's taking a shower. So, anyways, I did. I brought soap.
You got soap?
Yeah. Listen, if you want to ever come here, because I'm telling you right now, because I can smell him. Oh yeah, no, it's enough. We need the dude bombs immediately. This is not a shit friendly room. I'm about to crack the window over there. You can hear the city. It's like I'm in a Law and Order episode. Alright, we're getting ready to leave, so I'm gonna switch all over to, I'm gonna take both of these and then we'll see. But my big pimple in my butt is not giving. It's not giving. So anyways, we're doing the big bubble shades. Let's see where the day takes us. Like a big ass kid. Ugh, I hate that these are so stretched out now. They don't even fit on my face. That's what happens when you don't pack. Okay, start over. Well, dang, you gotta know, we gotta be like 2 hours early to the airport. An hour for the elevator, an hour for the drive. I'm trying to remember. There's a secret sauce to tic-tac-toe, but I can't remember what it is.
You can't have it right now.
I want tic-tac-toe. When's the elevator gonna be ready?
This is taking real long. I heard me too.
that they needed to get to would be dead. Like, the ambulance is not getting to you. That's not, like, they can't get anywhere. Yeah, that's not safe. They need to get on a bike. Oh, look, flowers. Huh?
The bikes they got.
We can rent them through the hotel, like, included in our stay. How do they have on t-shirts? Like, she had on a short sleeve shirt. It's literally freezing.
Drink me.
Sorry. I don't know if this is the right place. No, thank you. Okay, well, I guess the next spot we see. We're in like Koreatown in Manhattan. That's what the location said. Oh yeah. Quickly. No wonder it's so slow to move in a car. Yes, no? The subway's right there. The subway's right there. You can go down. Crazy. Hiya, right home. I could probably get a coat in there. Jeans. I don't have it. I need at least a jacket. I'll get hit. Oh look, there's somebody doing the traffic.
Like you get used to it. Like at first,
Huh?
New Yorker.
In here. They have some cute stuff in here actually. Shit. I need a jacket. That's all I really need. Looking for like a puffer jacket. It's upstairs. No, just walked up. Looking for like their basics where they have their sweatpants. You want to go to men's or Target? Where's men's?
Say -1. That's why I said.
I want to go there. I'm going to 3. Yes. I just want to look. I've never seen it before. The H&M Home. We don't have that in Texas. Home. Look! Oh my goodness! I need an extra luggage. They have just like some of the most unique looking like things. Oh my gosh. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. How can I get this home? It's a vase. How pretty is that? We do not have one of these. Oh, look, this one's pretty too. It's like multicolored. I wonder if you can ship to home. Oh, these are cute. Look. That's a cute pot. Not way off task here. Oh, they got kids' clothes. Oh, look. Target. It's giving regular Target vibes. And some flowers. Assuming we should have went down. How is it cold here and they don't have any cold stuff? Okay, we're back. I don't exactly know. Well, we didn't really get anything. We got a couple things out of Macy's to wear tomorrow because it's gonna be cold and I only brought warm clothes. So I think we're just gonna overeat something and then maybe go to the tattoo shop and get a tattoo. So I'm trying to like stay in the frame, but my mount is falling. Okay. Anyways, this place it's called Fries and Watermelon. Fries and Coca-Cola. It's called Mr. Rice. I just want some fried rice or something. You want chicken or shrimp? This is what the chicken fried rice look like.
They got sauce, they got some sweet and sour.
I was gonna get this Korean styled spicy chicken. They got beef fried rice. This one looks low-key better. Well, it says it should be here quickly, so 15 to 20 minutes to the tattoo shop. So we could just walk in. So I think I want to get a tattoo underneath my boobs to like cover up my scar that I have from getting my breast lift. When in doubt, try it out. Damn, they taxing out here for $3.99 for the delivery fee. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna get the Chinese. I'll check in with y'all when the food gets here, and then we'll see where we go from there. I really should have got that hat. Whew. All right, food is here. Can I get a light? Ooh. I don't know if that was worse or better. I just pray that this is good. It doesn't look like it's like too bad.
They said I'm giving you more thought.
That's what the chicken looks like. My sauce is good. No chocolate enough. It's low-key far. Gotta get a new mount as soon as I get back home. Cause this shit is ghetto.
No, I know what the fuck this smell is. That's this. I don't like this.
Like what? Oh, cause you're musty? You don't like it cause you're musty?
No, I smelled it even before I put it on.
Oh, it's not that. If that dries down, it doesn't smell like anything. It has a smell at first, but it doesn't last.
That's
You
not,
might be
that's
musty.
not musty. Like that. You know how I smell I'm musty. I know how I smell I'm musty. That house just smells weird. I was like, what the fuck is that weird ass smell?
It smells good. It smells like nothing.
You don't smell it.
It smells good. It just smells good.
Okay, smell this bitch.
It doesn't smell like
That shit stink, baby. That shit stink. Like, I'm like,
no,
what
you're
is
just
that?
used to smelling women's deodorant underneath your armpits, and it smells like nothing.
It do smell like something though. It smell like I don't know how to explain it. But I knew that when I picked it up. But I remember you just telling me like it's gonna make you not sweat and not be musty. But
Yeah, you're not musty.
I don't like the smell of that.
It doesn't smell like anything. It's unscented. It's good.
Did I do what? Yeah. What is that? I download the app.
It would really be crazy to grow up somewhere and then like go live somewhere else and then not be able to eat the type of food you like. Come back home. That's so sad.
Soon crazy. I didn't know what it be, but I know this ain't good.
You wanna try it? Did you put the photo? Let's see what the fried rice is hitting for. That building is pretty right there. That black one.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't even see it. Yeah. This looks like it's a piece of it. It's an apartment.
Can't tell.
Luxury apartments.
Probably looks. I guess that's not true in New York. I was gonna say it doesn't have a balcony, so maybe it's
They do got balconies and so.
some of them. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, definitely luxury apartments. Penthouses up there. The one at the very top, it's probably all of that. They get all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stupid.
You wanna live here?
Would I? I wouldn't mind. I don't know. I'd give it a couple days. I mean, it's far. I like this so far. Shit.
I definitely could not live here. It's too fast paced. Maybe in a different part. I don't know. The shopping here is unmatched though.
For sure.
We went into Macy's and it's like a whole mall. And then Brooklyn, H&M, huge. And I don't even feel like we're in the shopping area. Like this is just like shit they got on the street. I could use a little sauce, but it's not bad.
You know, so it's oh, there's sauce in the bag. It is. We only got one rice.
So I got wings. Can always go up and eat again.
No, you know, both of us need our own rice.
I got a big ass chicken wing. I feel like it's only right tonight to watch Law and Order.
Full power.
Yeah, but they didn't come out with the new episodes. They got leaked.
I seen that nigga talking about this shit. Man.
I don't know where they got leaked at though.
I seen a nigga talking about this shit. He said it was fake. Nigga, this shit ain't fake. Yeah, I just wasn't putting no dropping it. Yeah, I could be shot it down.
They're not on Stars.
Nah,
Well, there's
yeah,
2 more
the-
episodes in the season, but they didn't drop last week.
But the nigga Tyreek, he was on Instagram saying, yeah, the episodes was fake. They dropped. But I was thinking, like, nigga, how could they drop a fake episode? Yeah, I just didn't plan on using that one type shit.
It's probably like BTS clips. What's some of that thing now?
I don't know. I do it connected.
That's crazy how small the world is though.
It didn't look like water on time. But I take you to like where he grew up, like, I mean, nah, he grew up in UC. Where my daddy and Uncle Mark and all them grew up at. But when he went to school at, high school,
The area though.
how do I do this? I should be able to collect cash from.
Some people think that you
Maybe that. There's not. Look. Where was I gonna put it?
Up there, I can put it right here, up there. I mean, I know there ain't a lot of places, but damn.
Spring roll. What is that? You think that's their whole apartment right there?
What?
Right here. Gotta be. Well, they're up there just eating on the rooftop. That's somebody's house. It's just crazy to me they don't got no type of tent on the windows. Baby, you cannot walk around here naked. You can see everything everybody is doing. This would be a perfect place that people watch. I'll give me some binoculars. People starting to come home.
Which one is it?
Yes. Of course.
I don't know. Work with him. I'm in the
the view at night. I'm trying to put y'all on the window. There you go. Look how pretty.
Oh, this is our mountain.
Good morning. Obviously next day we didn't end up doing anything last night. We're getting ready to go get breakfast. So I'm trying to repack my bag and pick you guys up at the same time. Got a little camera. I'm gonna take this one too. I need to find my tripod and my sock. Okay, tripod found. Gotta go get me another sock. This is the OOTD. I can't even fit this on my shoulder. Whee! I don't have shoes on yet, but can you see my jeans? Where's my little camera? I don't have any chicken options. I don't have any chicken options. I think I'm gonna do an egg sandwich and then just take the bacon out. Can you get this? I guess, is this all day or is this after breakfast? Get a little soft.
Good morning, how are you?
Good morning.
Can I get you to start with some drinks over here? Coffee or juice or anything?
Can I do apple juice? I'll take apple juice too.
So we don't have apple, we have OJ, grapefruit, pineapple mint, watermelon, and coconut.
Watermelon?
Just watermelon and grapefruit.
Okay, can I do a mimosa?
Yeah.
With watermelon?
You got it.
Okay, green eggs, full spinach cake, salsa verde, egg soft scrambled.
Sit down.
I wonder if they have turkey with that. It's an hour behind, right?
Can I get the sweet potatoes? Egg scrambled? No mushrooms? That'll be right.
I know it's like I do. Conceal your menu.
I don't know if I like it. I don't really like Let's try one side.
Bring it back, an extra bag. Pack an extra bag and bring it back with you.
The food was expensive. Avocado toast. Not bad. Where are we going? I think we're going to I need some new shoes and socks because my feet are hurting. should have went to Sweet Greens. Got a smoothie.
It's like 30-minute walk.
Back. Maybe you picked the wrong one. Are you gonna take it? A grande strawberry acai lemonade. And I had peach juice and 1 cup of liquid cane sugar. 1 cup of liquid cane sugar.
Maybe the base of this comes for
It's so good. Boom. Alright, we just came back in from breakfast and walking. I got some Crocs. I knew I should have brought my Crocs, but my feet were killing me. Now I feel so much better. And then what else? Oh, I went to CVS, got wipes, Sephora. They didn't have the shade that I wanted, so I got it in honey citrine. But I'm gonna order another color off of like Sephora website. But they're supposed to be like blurring little drops. I don't think I'm gonna put on any on right now, but oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. Anyways, I want to pick these up, so we did. I smelled a couple perfumes in Sephora as well that I think I'm gonna get when I get back home. Okay, well yeah, we're headed to Times Square. And then probably gonna take the subway and then walk the rest of the way. I kind of still want to see if we can go to the museum. Anyways, I'm not feeling good at all though. I can see why everybody in New York had to be locked down during COVID, because it's just too many people walking around. I'm waiting for my concealer to dry down so I can blend it in. I just am so low energy. I don't know what the deal is. I'm like, bleh. Me. Oh my gosh, the photographer who did my pictures, she came all the way to New York to see my picture on the billboard. Yeah. Look, that's me. That's what we're about to go see. I don't like the picture at all. It is what it is. I wonder who else was on the campaign. I didn't even look to see. They don't have a story, so. Anyways, well, we're headed to go see me on the big screen. Let's go. That's where it's gonna be, right there on the pink, where it's pink. We made it. We're gonna go get lunch and then come back because we're like an hour early. It runs every 1 hour, but they ran it more times at 1:30 so that I can make sure that I see it, basically. So there's so many people. Woo. I want to see what a New York pizza is like for dinner. Whee! Oh look, we're getting closer to shopping maybe. Pandora. Did you put a pizza place in? It's a 4-minute walk to Joe's Pizza. Do we have Joe's at home? We're going the wrong way, I think. I just put in the closest pizza place. Oh, look, 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 look. That's my girl. I really like that show. Hopefully we don't miss it. Oh, there it is. I see it. Oh, that's literally hilarious. Okay, we made it. We're waiting for it to come back up right here. You want to do an interview? Oh, it's coming. Ready? 1, 2. How uncomfortable. Oh, yeah. See? There it is. It's giving law and order. Right, where are we going? We need to get back closer towards 31st, right? So what does that mean? BDFM. Is this a good idea? Yeah, it's giving don't get close to the edge. It's reminding me of the Scream movie. You fell asleep, so you don't remember it.
All bound W train, 42nd Street, Town Square next. Stay clear of the closing doors.
That's quick. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's so scary. That's so scary. I would be so pissed. I would think you have that fucking minutes. That was an interesting experience. How do we exit? This is exit to 34. Oh, we want to go to 34. How come you poured a shot in me? How come? Try it, but mine's already a mixed drink. Yo, fire. Your shit. As I do say. This is cheers. I need a chopstick. I didn't think they were going to be this small though. It's supposed to be sweet and sour sauce.
You said they were going to be this small?
Wontons are usually bigger than this.
They're big. They look like what they sound like.
The sauce is good. They're hot though.
I think there's like a 4.7 or 4.5. I like that little aprons. They were.
It's okay.
I'm not sure if that shit about to look like he ain't grown as hell.
Fried rice in a bucket. They don't do that in Dallas. When you went to a nice restaurant, they brought you a hot towel to wipe your hands. Never. Hey, I don't remember the last time I talked to y'all, but I'm about to catch you up real fast. My tongue is numb because I'm eating ice cream from Chick-fil-A. But we had ended up going to Brooklyn, taking the subway to Brooklyn, and we ate dinner there at this restaurant called Brooklyn Chop House. Black owned. Listen, I know y'all gonna think I complain everywhere I go, but I'm just giving my honest opinion. It was some mid. Be mad at your mama. It was some mid.
It was.
The drinks was fire. The ambiance, the vibe was very cool. It was very nice, upscale, but the food was just, it was just plain. It was aesthetic, yeah. It was cute, but I'm a foodie.
Good service.
Yeah, the service was good. The drinks was fire, on point. But I really like to eat. I'm a food girl, and the food wasn't that good. It was subpar. The takeout we had the other night was better. But anyways, I digress. So we went there, got drunk. I'm still drunk. I don't know how. I feel like I had another drink, but I didn't get a Red Bull. So you know what that means? I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep. And then we came back to the room, and we're gonna go out. We can't find nowhere to really go out, and we didn't dress appropriately for that anyway. So we're watching the game in the room with Chick-fil-A, and then we got a bottle of Patron. So this is New York. Nah, it's cool. We should have planned to stay longer though. Damn, y'all white guys?
For the white guy, huh?
I don't know.
I think that's every day to work.
Look how pretty. Y'all can't really see, but look, you can people watch over here. Look at all their apartments. Hello. Today is Saturday. Let me take my gum out of my mouth before we all have a panic attack about my chewing. We're back from the Big Apple. I don't know why they call it the Big Apple. Did I miss something while I was there? I don't know. Anyways, we definitely have to go back to New York and like stay longer. So we're thinking about planning a trip to do that, but we honestly weren't there long enough to really explore too much. But it was cool. Aaron really likes New York. Of course, now we went, he's like, oh, I could see myself living here. I'm like, absolutely not. Thank you. I was like so overwhelmed the entire time. Like, that's so many people. I understand now why people in New York had to be on lockdown during COVID, because like people, like Texas is not like that. We could be outside because we were not even that many people. There's so many people in New York. I was like, holy hell. Anyways, we're back. We got back yesterday, picked the kids up from school, did a little movie night in our room and ordered takeout. And today is Saturday. So we're back into all of the things. I just sent the laundry out to get done so we can have it back by Monday. I'm about to place a grocery order when we get back home, but I'm getting ready to go to lunch. We're all gonna go out to lunch together. So I'm trying to fix up my hair a little bit. We're going to like a farm. So I didn't think I really need to be fancy. I'm literally wearing like sweat shorts, black crop top, and that's because the boys are wearing their black outfits. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna go meet Aaron at his job, pick him up, and then go out to Botan. I think it's Botan Farms. I saw this girl go on TikTok, and it's basically like a farm fresh restaurant. So it's like on a farm, but they have a restaurant and, you know, fresh like food to table type thing. So I thought that would be cool. I've been trying to, you know, get us out of the rut of eating at the same 5 little places we always eat at. We're either gonna go there, depending on traffic, because I did just look at the traffic and it was bad a minute ago, so I don't know if there was like an accident on the highway or something. But anyways, if we don't go there, we're gonna go to this other little barbecue spot that I had went to the other day with my friend, and it was good, and I want Aaron to try it. So yeah, anyways, I think I'm done getting ready really. I just need to brush my eyelashes out and do my skincare really fast, and then Mello sleeps, so I need to wake up and put his clothes on, but everybody else is dressed. And yeah, that's the plan for today. Like I said, we're just gonna get our groceries, kind of get back into our normal reset routine, because we gotta jump back into real life on Monday, which means we gotta start getting ready for moving, packing, all the good things. I feel like this is such a good springtime perfume, so I'm gonna be wearing this today. Oh, I did try some new perfumes. Did I tell you that while we were in New York? I smelled some new things in Sephora that I think I'm gonna probably order this week, or maybe go shopping. I want to go to Zara Kids and get the kids a couple more church outfits, so we're probably gonna go shopping next week. So y'all won't see it in this vlog, but maybe next week's vlog. I need to put some lotion on because I'm ashy. I still am peeling from being in Punta Cana. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna spray my hair with a little bit of hairspray, so that way my edges don't start flying up. Boom. I was gonna put some earrings in, but I don't know. Should I do little hoops? It's giving casual, but I put some jewelry on. I don't know. I didn't know. I don't think so. I don't think I am. I'm gonna put some sneakers on because we're going to a farm. So I'm like, sneakers is the vibe, right? Okay, anyways, well, let me do my, I'm tripping. I haven't done anything to my face all morning. I'm trying to leave it alone because I picked at that really, really bad, but it's starting to heal up. I put some Neosporin on it yesterday, so I'm like, fingers crossed. We're just gonna leave her be, and then hopefully it'll heal up soon. Put some vitamin C serum. Whenever I have like a pimple and it starts to like scab over, I feel like if I treat it with vitamin C, like it heals a lot faster. So I'm putting on my vitamin C serum from Goodall. I'm just gonna let it dry down. I'm just gonna put it right there for now. Then I'm gonna put my Ulta MD sunscreen on. But let's get some lotion really fast. I have no idea. I gotta find my camera mount before we go. Hold on. Lotion. I don't know what scent I want to put on with that La Toupe because nothing is really too similar. I think I'm just gonna do this because it's got like a little bit of a shimmer to it since my legs are out. It's so dark in here. Ugh. Oh man, got it on my shirt. Hopefully, I'm hoping too when we go eat, because it's a farm, they'll maybe have like some fresh produce and I can get like some fresh berries for this week so I don't have to get them from Kroger on Instacart. Because really, I think Whole Foods has the best fruit, but I really don't like going to Whole Foods. It's like out my way. Like I order everything else on Instacart and then I have to like go to Whole Foods to get my stuff. We got our lotion on. I'm gonna take some sunglasses just in case. I think I'm just gonna wear my black Crocs. If I can find the other one. I see one. Where is the other one? Another one. Well, damn. Alright, gray Crocs it is then, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna go wake Mello up, get him dressed really fast, and then... Ooh, I need a purse. I'm not in the mood to carry a purse today. I'm in like a mom weekend mode today. I'm gonna carry my Disney bag. Because I need to put some diapers in here anyways. It's giving mom. I never carry a diaper bag. That's how delusional I am about the fact that I'm gonna be 24 and have 3 kids. Like, I'm not carrying a diaper bag. But today I guess I will carry my little Minnie Mouse backpack. Alright, bathroom is... Ooh, I need some lip gloss and sunscreen. Okay, I'm gonna meet y'all when we get probably to the place or in the car. I'm gonna go get him ready really quickly.
This hurting.
Why is it hurting?
Because
Woo! We made it. It looks busy, so we'll see. Hold hands. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know if this is where the entrance is or not. Farmer's Market and Coffee House.
that's where my other...
Where's the sun? Okay, we have a 30-minute wait. They said that there's animals you can see, fruit, and then we can taste coffee. So we're just gonna walk around and see what the vibes are.
You want coffee first?
We're gonna look and see if they have any fruit we can get to take home. Let's see. You can just get you can get meat. Hold on, stay right here. Especially. Okay, you wanna get an apple?
Yeah, apple.
Apple.
On.
That's a lemon. That's green tomatoes. Apples right here.
These are apples?
Yeah. You want an apple?
Can I try it? Can I try it already?
Stop. We gotta buy it first. Stop. Come on. Did you bite your apple? Let me see. You gotta bite your apple?
Alright, so...
Look at them. Here we go in the bathroom. Hi. Look. Let's see.
Take me.
Can I try?
Look, take it in.
It's good, huh?
Normally it's like if there's a volunteer.
Try it. It's really good.
You try it. Why don't you try it?
Come to your daddy.
Oh, good. That means you should have a lawnmower.
Hey, person, try Mommy's coffee. It's not that.
They have a little bit.
Okay. Mine didn't come till late last year, and then I was a tomato. I was eating on Saturday. They never had
It's good, right?
Ooh.
For a coffee, it's good.
They made me eat my first raw okra when I got here in July. Did you like it? Mm-hmm. You did like it?
It's good.
It's delicious.
That's the best coffee I probably ever had.
Oh, and I want these chips.
Okay, so we're gonna do it.
Is it good? Why are you doing this?
Yeah, let's do that.
Listen, I am not a farm girl. Why is there a fly on me? I'm trying to get the sun. I got a tea. It's not sweet, but you can add sugar. It's alright. It's chamomile and lemon. The coffee with the honey butter is super good. We're about to go see the goats. Are your brothers in the bathroom? Get you some sun.
These are the goats are?
Yeah, we're about to go. That's what we need to do is get a piece of land with a whole bunch of tiny homes. It smells so good. Oh, look. Goat area. You want to go in?
Yeah.
Come on. Gotta be careful with your apple though. You pull it or push it?
I think you gotta wait.
Look.
I like that.
The pig's over here.
Oh yeah, the giant pig.
Oh, is it?
It's huge.
Oh my god, I like
You want to
that.
go see the pig?
And that one.
Look at them just all up and down. How cute. Oh, chickens.
Oh, goats. I wonder what they're eating.
They're drinking some water.
They're not eating
You want to go see the? You want to go see the pig?
Yeah. Chickens.
Thank you.
Did you put his apple on me?
No, look. Oh, look.
Chicken.
Can you see the pig in the mud?
Oh, they're just chilling.
They're chicken too.
Look, and then there's chickens. You want to go see the chickens? Come on.
Mommy, come in. They came up for
We don't want to go in there, but we can look. Want to go back to the goats?
Yeah.
Come on.
The chickens are making me scared.
Maybe we should wait. Okay, here we go. Come on. Look at the goats. Why don't you just park it and take him out? Look, 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 look. He sees you. Every time you stop, he stops. Keep walking, keep walking, keep
Oh,
walking.
mommy, can I go look at it?
You want to pet the goat?
Pet the goat?
Why are you acting like you're such a city boy? You scared of the goats? He's scared. Just be careful. Be gentle. We'll take the picture.
I'm gonna pet another one.
Okay.
That looks like.
Let me see him. Want me to take you see the goats? Your daddy acting like he's scary.
He been doing his thing with his apple.
Boom. You gonna take your apple? Don't run. It's okay. Relax. It's okay. He probably sees your apple. That's all. Yeah. They say they'll get the apple. Are you allowed to feed them? Don't just
Shit, he ain't finna snatch the hell out of my hand.
I don't think you were supposed to.
Shit, he wasn't finna eat it out of my hand.
Hey, 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 hey. Relax.
Give it to me, baby. Hey.
Take a breath. Look, we're not gonna hey, relax. We're not doing anything. If you want enough apple.
Hey, come on. Hey, hold on. Let's move around because these surrounded the nigga. Come here, baby. Come here. You want to try to pick you up? I got him.
Why are you acting scared?
Shit, because you see a bunch of goats who the same size. This is fucking up tail.
You're not scared.
Make sure you wash your arm.
You gonna hold the butterfly?
Yeah.
Look at him. He's crawling on you. Hold on.
Gotcha.
There you go. Look. Look at you. Hold on. Let me take a picture of him. Look. Let me see you. Look at you, bud.
No.
You got the butterfly? Look at your butterfly. He's staying on there. He likes you, huh?
Come on over there.
You gonna let him go?
I'm gonna keep
Say blow him. Get this off you. He wants to stay with you. How cute.
Can't fly.
Let me see. Look how cute. How cute. Good job.
Can you kill it?
On the menu, I'm gonna insert a picture.
You can kill it. Dad, can I watch Spider-Man on your phone?
Soup of the day, fried
Please, Daddy.
potatoes. This is what's supposed to be
That was
good, I
a
think.
channel anyway.
It's like a steak.
YouTube.
Whack.
YouTube's on Spider-Man.
Sides, definitely getting greens, macaroni.
Ow, stop digging in my ear.
Hey, alright, y'all are done. Stop. We got catfish.
No, Carson, you just gonna put it in the middle so we can see. Dad, is that okay if you put it in the middle so we can see? Do you need some ice for us?
She gonna bring out like.
Let's see if it's good. We need silverware. We need silverware. My review of the food, which y'all are gonna be mad, it wasn't good. It wasn't very good. It wasn't very good. It was a nice experience though. Like how they have the whole like thing is cool. Anyways, yeah, the food was cool. I wouldn't go back again to eat there, but like the vibe, the experience, except for our server, she didn't like us for some reason, I guess. She didn't want to check us out. I don't know what the deal was, but Aaron ate all his food, so I'm assuming the catfish was good. It just wasn't very like seasoned, which I wasn't expecting, so. Yeah, the goats was cool. There was no fresh fruit or anything to really get besides the apples though. So now we're headed home.
Don't talk to me like that, Carson. So stop talking. Leave me alone.
Hola. We're back from the little petty farm, restaurant, market, anyways. We've been home for a while. Everybody's already like ready for bed. The boys are watching a movie, Mellow sleep, we ate dinner. I got groceries, you know, the regular schmegular. So I'm about to get ready for bed. I'm gonna wash my face. I just want to come wrap up the vlog because I feel like this vlog and last week's vlog, all over the place, very much all over the place. So let me just lace y'all up before I wash my face, get ready for bed. So basically, okay, so what ended up happening with the house? Okay, so I think I told you guys, it's either last week's vlog or this week's vlog, about the house situation, the first house that we were under contract with. So what ended up happening was the buyer came back and was like, okay, we'll meet you at the appraised value of the home, but you need to pay the commission for basically my real estate agent, which is included when you buy the house, but the seller usually pays it. Anyway, so it just became like this whole thing going back and forth, back and forth. So we got the house reappraised by another lender, and then they were able to work the numbers, and then it was still just like, it wasn't gonna work. Like it just wasn't gonna work because it was like, I mean, we could still get it, but we would have to put so much down on the house that it wouldn't even make sense to get that house. We might as well get a way bigger, way nicer, more expensive home than that one, if that makes sense, because of what it kept being appraised at. So we're not going to that house, most likely. It just wasn't in the cards, which is sad, but I know that for whatever reason, it just wasn't meant to be. So it is what it is. I've done a lot of praying on it, a lot of just like asking God, like if it's not for me, don't let me have it. Even if I put an offer, even if I get this far, like don't let me have it. Just don't let me have it. We didn't get that one. So we're just gonna keep, let me rinse my face. Double cleanse. Anyways, we're just gonna keep looking. I really don't feel rushed anymore. At first I was like, okay, like I thought we found the one, so the process just kind of went by fast. But as of late, the ones we've been looking at, the other ones that I liked ended up getting snatched up before we could get them. and just a couple of them like really not really, like we put in an offer but somebody else offered something more, which is fine, but I didn't want to run into the same problem basically that we did with the last house, and then it didn't appraise for that much. Then you're stuck paying whatever the difference is for the appraisal if the seller doesn't want to come down in the price and meet you. So again, it's like going into one of these, you're putting in, when you're buying your first home, you should only put like 3 to 5% down. Like that's just it. Unless you have like extraordinary circumstances, which we were willing to put up to 10% down on the house, but anything more than that just doesn't really make a sense, especially with the interest rate being as high as it is, because the more money you put down, it doesn't really affect your monthly payment as much. It will lower it like a couple $100s. It's not anything significant for you to put down thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on. So anyways, basically we got beat out for the smaller house. We put an offer in on that one, didn't get it. It is what it is. And then ever since then, everything else we've looked at, we just really haven't liked it, location wise or finishes wise. So we're gonna start packing. We don't have anywhere to go, and we're just gonna play it by ear. We're not gonna rush it. I'm just gonna be patient and, you know, get something that we want, since, you know, buying a home is a significant investment. I know we won't be staying there for super long, but I just want the math to make sense because it is an investment for us. So anyways, yeah, we've been thinking about maybe, hold on. So anyways, yeah, we've been thinking about maybe expanding our search horizon to some more cities that are just more renter friendly, that are in better school districts and neighborhoods, and just staying there for like a year and then maybe coming back to the city. We just don't really know what we're gonna do yet. We're just gonna wait until something pops up on the market that is just the right fit for us. So I'll be taking you along with me. Like I said, we're still moving out, so we still gotta buy a house. We're definitely gonna buy this year unless interest rates continue to like go up and up and up and up and up, because even since we first started, the interest rates have already gone up significantly, which makes a huge difference in your monthly payment. It's kind of ridiculous. But do you see all that? Wait till I wipe it off. Coming up, now that we are back from New York, which I feel like I didn't really talk about a lot while I was in New York, because everybody keeps asking me like, how do you feel? Like, that's such a big deal. Like, it was super exciting, but I guess it just like doesn't even feel real to me. That it's kind of just like I have no reaction. Like, I think like even looking back at the footage, I'm like, dang, like your reaction was just so like, but I think it just feels so surreal. Like, this doesn't really feel like my life. Like, I feel like I'm living in a dream. Like, be serious. Like, for me, I feel like I've said this so many times before, but like I never really had any goals in life to be like, oh, I want to be, not saying that I'm famous, because I'm not famous by any means. We're still a micro influencer over here, but I'm saying like I just never was like, oh, I just know I'm gonna be somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was never me. Like, I was never like, oh, I thought I was just gonna be like a nurse, somebody's mom, buy a house, like, you know, just like normal, like, which, and I still feel like my life is normal. So like seeing myself on a billboard in New York, like it still hasn't really processed. I think when I get older, or like maybe in a year, I'll look back and be like, oh my gosh, like wow. But right now I'm just kind of like in a daze. Like, it doesn't really feel real, if that makes sense. Anyways, but now that New York is over, we didn't end up going to St. Louis. I think I told y'all we were going to go to St. Louis today, and then Aaron decided he didn't want to go at the last minute because he was tired from traveling to New York. Even though we both really did want to go, we should have just went, but we didn't end up going. So our next adventure is probably going to be either Houston or Miami first. We might go back to Houston. We're thinking about starting to look for houses in Houston, just because they have a lot more options on the market than the Dallas area at the moment. That's not a gajillion billion dollars. Like, you can get some good quality, nice homes in Houston for a lot less than you can in Dallas. So we might go do a little home shopping in Houston. Also, we want to get Mello's passport, and they have a passport agency there. Apparently they have one in Dallas too, but I've never heard of anybody getting their passport the same day in Dallas. So we're gonna see about it in Dallas, but then probably also go to Houston. Might do that for like a week or so at the beginning of the June. And then me and Aaron's birthdays are both in June, so we're gonna go to Miami for our birthdays, which I'm really excited about. And then when we get back from there, we're going to Tyler for our family reunion. And then we'll just be pretty much like traveling for the rest of the summer, which I'm super excited about. So I'm like not even in a rush or caring about like, I mean, I care and I'm gonna keep looking, but like I don't feel pressed about the home buying process at this. We're gonna pack up, we're gonna leave. If we have to rent somewhere like short term, or if our landlord lets us like extend our lease until we find something, then cool. If not, we're not gonna be in town anyway, so I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? We're on summer vacay. We're on summer vacay. But yeah, y'all, that's life right now. So we're still gonna be looking. Next week, we're getting back into a routine since we are gonna be a little bit settled, at least for a week or so, we'll be settled at home. So I did schedule some classes. I'm on wait list for some classes, but I wanna start going back to like Pilates. I wanna do cycle bar. I wanna try not solid core, this place called Sculpt House, which is like Pilates and cardio all in one. So yeah, next week, we're getting back on our shit. We're gonna try to get a little bit skinny before Miami. And yeah, that's all. I just wanted to come and update you guys. I've been in like a really weird funk for the last like week and a half, and I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if I'm having imposter syndrome. I don't know if I'm like coming out of, I don't know. But if you guys can tell, like my vibe has just been so, I've been so very like, just like, I'm usually calm, but I've just been extremely like, I don't even know how to explain it, but I just have been feeling a little bit weird, and I can't determine what exactly it is, but I'm starting to feel a little bit better now. I don't know if it's because we had so much going on. I think I was just really stressed out about the house and like having a lot of anxiety and stuff, and now I'm kind of just like, okay, it is what it is for now. Just gonna move on to the next thing. So yeah, I'm gonna take a bath before I finish up my skincare, but I'm basically doing my exfoliation night tonight. So I dermaplaned my face because I needed, literally, do y'all see that? Like, gross. Okay, all that off, and I'm gonna use like one of the Dr. Dennis Gross peels, put my retinol on, and then go to sleep. So I'll see you guys in next week's vlog.